Good morning. Welcome back to Passionate World Talk Radio Network, a wholly owned subsidiary of Global Media Network, LLC. Congratulations, you received a beautiful Christmas cactus from your significant other for Christmas, and it's full of blooms. It's gorgeous. It looks like this. Yes. But then the inevitable happens, like all living things. The blooms fade and it dies. This is an article put out by Gardening and Outdoors, How to Care for Christmas Cactus and Get It to Bloom Again. And it's by Erica Ellen Sanson and Charlene Maddox. Just last month they updated it. So it's very, very good for you because you should have no problem finding it when you need it. Congratulations. This plant, your Christmas cactus, can last for decades if you take properly care of it. So I guess I should call the proper care and feeding of your Christmas cactus. And if you do it the right way, you will get those beautiful blooms all over again. You should know, according to the authors, it's easy to care for and thrives indoors, and you can ignore it. How cool is that? They come from the tropical mountain forests of Brazil, and it grows high in trees where bits of organic matter collect and provide nutrients to it. These plants are usually not fussy, and they can remain in the same pot for many years. That's a relief. Those dirt bags are so heavy. In fact, listen up, crowding is encouraged. Something you should keep in mind. And when it does crowd up, it produces more of those bright magenta or pink blossoms. So, what do you need to do in order to keep it thriving and providing? Well, they give you a little rundown. It's considered a succulent, which means you don't have to water it a lot of times. By its mature size, it's usually 12 inches tall by 24 inches wide. Sun, bright, filter light with dark hours in the fall to encourage blooming. Not a problem. It's always dark in winter, isn't it? Well drained, soil, pH 5.5 to 6.0. Its bloom time is December through January, so it really isn't forced. Its color, bright red to hot pink. Hubba hubba. Hardiness zone. Can't tolerate frost, so don't get into a cold argument with your teenager. Outdoors in zones 10 through 12. Otherwise, you need to bring it inside during the winter. And it's native to South America. So what else do you need? Well, they suggest a Christmas cacti needs bright, indirect light. Keep them out of direct sunlight, which can burn their foliage. In their home state of South America, they live in a dapple shade in their native environment. If you keep the cacti in a very bright window, make sure you have a sheer curtain on. These are your tips. I hope you're taking notes. These cacti do fine in most homes with average indoor temperatures and humidity levels, if you keep them watered correctly. I use a water thermometer to tell me when they need to be watered. Otherwise, like overfeeding goldfish, you will kill it. You only need to water the cacti when the top 1 or 2 inches feel dry. So don't overwater them, folks. It will cause the stems to get mushy, and fall off, or too dry, which will cause them to drop buds. Use your finger and poke it in the soil to check before giving it a drink. No alcohol, no soda pop, so you don't overdo it. You're going to fertilize it monthly from the spring through summer to ensure you get a beautiful full bloom around the holidays. That's Christmas. Any blooming houseplant fertilizer will do. Go over to Lowe's, Home Depot, and they'd probably be more than happy to help you out. And the Christmas cactus likes drainage. A cactus mix will work, but it's not necessary, so don't spend those extra bucks. Just make sure the container has hole in the bottom for proper drainage. You only need to repot your plant every 3 to 5 years, since they bloom better when slightly root-bound. Do you want to make more, or what they say, propagate, make little babies? If your plant gets too leggy, or the branches start dropping off because it can't support its own weight, prune it by cutting off a piece where 2 stem segments join. If you want, you can save those pieces to make a new plant. Just stick the piece into the soil, place the pot in bright light, and keep the soil slightly moist. The piece will develop roots in a few weeks. This is a super easy way to fill out the pot if it's looking sparse, or to make new baby plants to share with your family and friends. Sometimes the Christmas cacti that you're given are short-lived, which might mean they need a long period of uninterrupted darkness at night for at least 6 weeks to set the buds. They like cool temperatures around 50 to 65 degrees F, and no light, not even a table lamp nearby or street lamp shining in the window at night. You move that Christmas cactus to a closet during the day, or if that's too much effort, keep it in the room that has not used at night, such as a spare bedroom or the attic. Start this process in the late summer to get the buds to form. Are there problems? Life is full of problems. Christmas cacti and other holiday cacti are fairly carefree. They rarely have issues with diseases or pests. Just make sure you don't drown them, or they'll get mushy. They also don't like to be near heating vents, which may cause them to drop buds. And you're wondering, what about my pet? Will it kill them? Good news. According to the ASPCA, Christmas cactus is not toxic to pets. However, if eaten, it can cause a GI upset if ingested. So discourage your pets who might like to nibble salad, if you were. Go over to countryliving.com and put in the title, and you should be able to find the article, read it, take all your notes. Again, the title is How to Care for a Christmas Cacti and Get It to what I call rebloom. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful week. Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. Please put some money in your teen's cap or something like that. Thank you very much. And remember, please go over to passionateworldtalkradio.com/blog. Listen to the audio or video and or read and take notes with the article, because I'm telling you, somebody in your family is going to receive a Christmas cacti, and instead of burying it somewhere in February, give yourself and that cacti a break and make it live. Thank you. Bye.